Hello and welcome to the new provider portal. My name is Mike McCarroll. I'm the Director of Finance and Operations, and I'm joined today by Jen Keeling.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Keeling. I am the Director of Retention and Recruiting at RVP.
And we're very excited to show you what we've been working on, which is a new and improved provider portal that should make it easier to record your hours, update your information, and update your availability. Just right off the bat, you'll notice that we now have a big blue button that says Provider Portal at the top of our website. This actually will appear on every page of our website, so you should have easy access to your portal. Once you click Provider Portal, it will take you to our new login screen, which will use your username, which we will be providing you, along with a password. Once you log in, you'll be brought to our new portal. So you'll notice a couple of things. We have our provider homepage right here, which will have things like a link to this instruction video itself, the provider portal guide, which is a PDF version of this video, as well as some more detailed instructions, links to our upcoming trainings, link to our provider agreement, also links to our tools and resources, and our link to our YouTube training library. On the right side, we have our portal navigations. So first off, we have our availability toggle. So currently I have it as not accepting new clients. If I click this red circle, it will turn into a green check mark. And that means that my profile on the RVP website will now be shown as accepting new clients. We have quick links, portal home, which will bring you to this home page, my visits, which will bring you to your visit table, my clients, which will bring you to your client table, my public listing, which will allow you to update and edit your public listing on the RVP website, your contact information. RVP uses this to contact you directly, so this is not published actually on our site. This is for internal use. My documents, which will display what insurance we have on file, as well as any supervisor information if needed, and a reset password um, form in case you forgot your password or you'd like to change it. So just going back to the home page, the new visit form is a little bit easier to use. So if I click on my visits, you'll first be displayed the visits that you have logged in this table. If you'd like to record a visit, simply click the record a visit button, select the client or clients. So say you have a couple you're seeing, you can select the spouse and the client. You can select the date. And a new feature, if you have seen this client once a month for the last 3 months, you can select all three at once to record three separate visits. I'm just going to select an hour. And remember, when you're recording your time, select the time that you saw the clients as well as any other work that you had to do, like charting. So if I had a 50-minute session and 10 minutes of charting, I would select 1 hour. If I had a full 1 hour session with the client and had 15 minutes of charting, I could select an hour and 15. I can also put in notes for myself. This also is not shown to RVP staff. This is only going to be in your profile. So if I click save, we now have the three recorded visits. I can also record 0 hours. So every 6 months, we will be contacting you to make sure that your hours are updated. If you haven't done your hours, or if you have not seen clients for that 6 months, you can go to record 0 hours and you can select the year and then select the months that you'd like to record zero. Note, if you have visits already recorded in months, they will not be able to be marked as 0 hours. I simply click save and I'm done.
Can you go back to my visits and show everyone the new feature about adding a new client from?
Oh, yeah, this is actually the most important new feature. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
If in the past, if we wanted to record a visit with a new client, we'd have to go to my clients. Now, if I go to record visits and I have a new client that I'd like to record visits for, I can simply click the new client button and a new client form pops up that I can fill out really quickly. So we're just going to do Steve, select a gender. You'll notice now we have a county of residence. This is because we are now doing a lot of telehealth. It's important for us to know where the clients are that we are serving instead of where the providers are, because they can be very different at this point. So we do encourage you to collect the county of residence information. This is what we need so that we can apply for grants and also do more detailed reporting back to those counties. Race and ethnicity and date of first contact. Now you'll notice the first and last name is just a first and last name. When this information gets transmitted back to our backend site, the uh, the site will actually create a client number so that RVP staff will not know the first or last name. We'll just know the demographic information. So I simply click Save New Client. Oop, and it's saying I have to have a date of first contact. We'll just say today. And now I can add save my new client. And now I can add my time. And should be right here, Veteran Steve. If I need to edit this visit for any reason, I can click the edit button and I can change the 0 hour record to one with a client and time, or I could simply delete the record if need be.
Perfect. Thank you. And so now the next step is if you don't want to use that new feature of when you are recording a visit and creating a new client, you can go back to the side and click the My Clients button. This will show you a list of all of your clients that you have entered into our system and have seen or are currently seeing. Again, like Mike said, the edit button, you can click that and you can change any of the information that you want to. If you're no longer seeing them, you can, change to inactive. Whatever information that you might need to update, you can just click that edit button and then click save. Oh, it's gonna make you check all the boxes. There we go. Yes. So again, just clicking that side button to edit. And then if you do want to create a new client and you didn't do it on the My Visits page, simply click the red button at the top that says New Client, and you can enter in all the information. Like Mike mentioned, we really would appreciate the county of residence, just since we are trying to collect that information now. A lot of our grants are asking how many people we are serving in each county. So this just helps us with our grant writing. So we would really appreciate that information if you could provide it to us. Click through all the steps like Mike's doing, click save, and then now they're added into your list of my clients. And you will also see them now listed when you go to My Visits. You will be able to see that client in your drop down list, and you'll be able to select them to select your hours. So two ways now to add a new client, whatever way makes the most sense for you. Now, the next thing is your public listing. So if you click this, you will see your services provided, if you offer telehealth, client focus, everything that you selected when you filled out the provider application should be listed in this on this page. And if there's anything you want to update, hours availability, your personal statement, you can do all of that here. Make sure that you click save at the bottom to make any changes or updates. And then the cool new feature is at the top, you can click view, and this will take you and show you what your information looks like in our directory. So you can see if you've added a picture or if your updates have been changed, and make sure you're accepting new clients. They can be all seen on that directory page. Okay, my contact information. So, like Mike said earlier, this is just the information that RVP keeps on file for you. This is not what is displayed in the directory. This is our way of contacting you if we need to send you anything, have information we want to get to you directly. That's only for RVP. My documents is the next button. Your insurance information will be displayed here, but this information, this page, you cannot make any updates or add anything. This is just what was already in your file when you filled out your application. So if there is something you want to change, or for us to add, your expiration date has been updated, please send that to us at mail@returningveterans.org. And you can click at the top of the page and it'll take you there and let you email us your current information. And then last is the reset password. If for some reason you're struggling to remember your password, or you want to update it and make it different, then just enter your email address and submit that, and you should get an email that will let you reset the password. For some reason, sometimes those emails get routed to a spam folder. So if you enter your email address and you submit and you don't see it in your inbox, please check your spam folder and see if it went there. And as always, if you have any issues whatsoever, please reach out to us. We're happy to help you in any way that we can. Now, important, you're on this reset password page and you're like, wait, I wanted to look at a training that was coming up, and how do I get back there? You can always click Portal Home and it will take you back to the home page where you can see the list of provider resources, upcoming trainings. That's the upcoming trainings is a cool feature because it'll take you directly to that page, and then you can register without having to click out of the portal. Let's see, just like that. We'll take you to the registration page. So I think that's it for now, right, Mike?
Yeah, so again, we hope this makes logging your information, hours, and updating your profile easier. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a phone call. Our office number is 503-954-2259, or you could always email Jen or myself or the main inbox. So thank you so much, and
Thank you.